Amen tonight. What a blessing it is. We back in the Lord's house.
Amen.
Again tonight. Oh, God is so good.
Amen.
So good.
Amen.
You know, I left here yesterday evening and got over to the house. Got back in the room and was trying to study. Was so tired, just wasn't nothing registered. I went and sat down in the living room a little bit. I went in there and I got on the computer and went to YouTube. Sometimes if I get real tired like that, I'll just go back there and sit down, punch in a gospel group, and just sit there, let them sing a while. I'll just sit there and meditate on what they're singing. There was a group come on that had a song, and in that song, it had something along this line that whenever God saw me, He saw something worth saving.
Bless you, Lord.
I remember when they got to singing that song, I just sat there. And I thought, boy, I sure am glad that even though the world couldn't see anything, I'm glad God seen something that was worth saving.
Amen. Thank you, Lord.
Oh, where would I be at today if God hadn't seen something worth saving?
Hallelujah.
Each one of us tonight, well, we got so much to be thankful for.
Amen.
Because God looked down on us, regardless of our condition. He seen something worth saving.
Amen.
I think when He looked down at my life, He said, I'm going to take that little pile of nothing, and I'm going to mold it, and I'm going to shape it into what I want it to be, that I might be able to use it to preach the gospel. Boy, I sure am glad that whenever God looked down, Brother Eddie, He seen something worth saving. Oh, boy.
Bless you, Lord.
Bless him, good Lord.
Bless you.
It amazes me tonight of how a God created the universe, create everything in it, that He might be able to send His only Son to save something like me. Weren't you glad of that tonight?
Amen.
Ain't you glad, thank God, regardless of what comes your way,
Amen.
say, boy, I can thank God that I'm saved.
Amen.
I don't even know whether I can get myself composed enough to preach. Because God has been so good.
All
So
the time.
good. I look at my life, I see everything me and Eve has been through. I can't count the times that we've had to start over with nothing. But we've always had something. because we've always had him.
That's right.
Amen.
Amen. And boy, I tell you, regardless of how low the times has gone, God has always been able to jack us back up, set us back on the mountaintop. Amen. That we might be able to praise His holy and precious name. And boy, I thank Him for that. I thank Him for that. Boy, I tell you how good and how gracious that God is tonight. To each and every one of us. Sister Melinda, He don't have to be that good. Amen, but He chooses to be that good. I was listening to another song over the other night, and right after I got done listening, they started singing that God's been better than good to me. Man, I tell you, I about took a lap around the house, amen, because I looked back on my life, and I know tonight that God's been better than good to me.
Amen.
He had to do half the things that He's done for me, but boy, I sure am glad that He did. And I appreciate each and every one of them, amen, that He's done. And I try to thank Him every day of my life, amen, to praise the Lord and just give Him the glory and the honor and the praise, amen.
Amen.
So you pray tonight, God will have His way, amen. Usually when I get up, I'm a little bit more put together than what I am right now. But amen, he feels good every once in a while just to come unglued, amen. Just let God have His way, amen, in everything that's said and done. I believe tonight that we can, each one of us, look back over our life and we'll just thank God for the times that He showed up when we didn't even know He was there. Took care of things that we didn't even know needed to be taken care of. Amen. To keep me and you in safety and out of harm's way tonight. That's the kind of God I serve tonight. Amen. I got a God up in heaven tonight that got my best interest at heart. Amen. Because He wants me to be all I can be.
Amen.
Amen. For Him. And He knows what is going to hurt me. And He knows what's going to bring me down. Boy, He got that old nail-scarred hand. He said, son, if you just let me lead you, if you just let me lead you, and you just follow me, everything's going to be all right.
Thank you, Jesus.
Bless Him, Lord.
I'm glad tonight, Brother Trey, He's always there, son. There've been a lot of times I've asked the question, sometimes, God, where you at? Lord, where you at? God, why did you allow this to happen? I learned that a long time ago, that He's always been there. A lot of things I can't explain. There's a lot of things that I don't understand, and there's a lot of things that I don't know the reason why. But boy, I know one that does. I know one that does. I remember here a few years back, I just looked up to the Lord and I said, God, I don't know what you're doing. And I don't know why you're doing it. But Lord, I think I'll just trust in you. All that arms just come around me. As a child, everything gonna be all right. God said everything gonna be all right. Because I know things that you don't know. And I see things that you can't see. And this is the best way. This is the best way. Oh my. Oh, ain't He been good? Ain't He been good? I tell you right now, my cup is running over and the saucer's full too. Amen, but boy, I tell you, it feels good just every once in a while.
Yes, Lord.
Just to brag on Him. Amen. So when we got things come in our life sometimes, and there are going to be things that come in our life that we don't understand. There's going to be things that come in our life sometimes that we're going to look up and say, God, I don't understand. Or we're going to look up and say, God, I can't go on, or God, I don't know why you're doing this for me. But remember, remember tonight, he loves you, and he cares for you.
Amen.
He sees what's ahead, and we can't. Sometimes God allows things to happen to keep us from going through a lot of unnecessary pain. That's the kind of God he is. That's the kind of Father he is. He's one tonight that can comfort you in the middle of the night when nobody else can. We sang that song up here a few minutes ago. I thank God for the preacher. Both of them verses fit me right to the T. I used to be that one, laying in the blood. I used to be that one. Amen, that didn't have no altar, no place to pray. But boy, thank God for that old preacher. Thank God for that man that never gave up on me, that kept telling me about Jesus. And to me, that all that second verse of that song says that a little old white church house. I remember that night in that little old white church house, that preacher got up and he preached that message. And I was that sinner. They walked down the aisle. Boy, ever since then, my life ain't never been the same.
Amen.
Amen. You won't know why? Because God sees something worth saving. Ain't you glad tonight, Brother Trey, whenever the Lord looked down upon your son, that he seen a life worth saving? He seen a life worth going to Calvary. A life worth shedding his blood that he might be able to save one day after a while. Well, God has been so good. So good. So good. Only thing I want to do, I don't know how long I got left. I don't know how long I'll be able to preach the way that I preach. Like the old guy said, I got more years behind me than I got in front of me. But I told Eve over the other night, I said, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I'd do with myself. Something would happen that I wouldn't be able to preach. And that's what I live for. I live for getting them behind that pulpit and tell people about Jesus. That's what my life for 40-some odd years has been all about. Just bragging on Jesus. Just bragging on him, tell people everywhere I go, there's a God that loves them. And there's one that can save. I told him, I said, well, I hope and pray. I hope and pray to God that whenever he takes me out of this life, I'm a preaching somewhere. Amen. I come down off of the pulpit the next step. My feet have done landed on the street of gold.
Amen.
I'm home. I can't figure no better way. Amen. Than to leave this whole world. Amen. Boy, ain't God been good to me.
Amen.
Ain't he been good? Ain't you glad to see something worth saying?
Yes.
Boy, ain't you glad whenever the world looked at you and said, oh, they ain't gonna amount to nothing. God said, well, let me show you what they can amount to.
Thank you, Lord.
Let me get a hold of that old piece of clay. Amen. Let me readjust a few things. Amen. I'll show you what God can do. Amen. Well, he takes a pile of dust every time he saves somebody and molds them and makes them. Amen. In what he would have it to be. You're looking at somebody tonight. Whenever I was growing up, amen, I was so shy and so backward. We'd have a family reunion and I'd go to the woods, play. Amen, I'd get by myself. Amen, I like to be around crowds, didn't like to be around people. Amen, I'd just get by myself. And even when I'd go out in the car, it wasn't with no more than a couple of guys. Amen, a lot of times it was just by myself. Amen, but boy, when God showed up. Amen, when God showed up. And he done that remaking. Amen, he put something in me that I wanted to share with the world. What God done for me that night down at the altar, I wanted to tell everybody I come in contact with. I was like that woman at the well that come running down off of that hill, come and see a man that told me everything.
Amen.
Amen. I wanted to tell the world what God had done in my life. Amen. Boy, I tell you, tonight, ain't you glad? Whenever God looked down on you,
Amen.
he seen something worth saying.
Amen.
Boy, how we just need to glorify him tonight.
Amen.
How we just need to praise him. Boy, I thank him tonight. I thank God I'm saved. I thank God my name is wrote down in the Lamb's Book of Life. Amen. I told somebody the other night, I said, I'm not a very intelligent guy. I don't know a whole lot. There's a lot of words in the Bible I can't pronounce. And there's a lot of stuff in that old book that I don't know. Amen tonight, but boy, the only thing I want to do is love him. Just love him. And just be a mouthpiece. Just be called Jesus. Well, I tell you what, you don't have to be a smart fella. Amen, to let God use you. You just got to get out of the way and let God do his thing. Amen.
Amen.
Amen tonight. I'm glad tonight. That's all I've got tonight. I mean, I'm so overwhelmed tonight. Amen tonight, just by God's goodness and his mercy and his grace.
Amen. Bless the Lord.
That's all we need, preacher. We love you.
Most of all,
Yes, Lord.
I'm glad when the Lord looked down that he seen somebody worth saving.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Lord.
That's all I got.
Bless you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Praise is more than enough.
Thank
Praise is
Just want to thank you tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
Just praise him.
Thank you, Lord. God.
I'll tell you what, let's just all come and pray.